As parents continue to deal with the mental health crisis impacting our kids, there are so many questions that they face, including how to help and when possibly prescription drugs could be part of this solution.
Here to offer some important insight is Dr. Khadija Booth Watkins, the Associate Director of the Clay Center for Young Healthy Minds at MGH. Thanks so much for being here. A recent report from Express Scripts, a mail-order pharmacy, found prescriptions of antidepressants for teenagers rose 38% between 2015 and 2019. Does that number surprise you?
Well, thank you for having me. Unfortunately, that number does not surprise me. We have definitely seen an increase in depression, anxiety, suicidal thinking, and loneliness in our youth. And in this in this current mental health crisis, these numbers started to rise before the global pandemic. And so while medication is not without side effects or not without the risk of side effects, it has made a huge difference in the life of many kids.
And that's what I was just going to say. I mean, that study was from before the pandemic, and then look what the pandemic did. And you can imagine, and I don't know, that those numbers are going up or have gone up, unfortunately, doctor. So we know there are no easy answers, but as parents try to determine the best way to help their teenagers, what should they be considering when it comes to possibly having them use prescriptions?
So I'm really glad you asked this question, because there's still so much stigma around mental health treatment and mental health in general. And so education is really the only way that we're going to combat this. And so there are lots of things to consider, but ultimately, no one really takes to deciding to prescribe medication to kids lightly, not parents nor physicians. And so it's really going to be about having a close relationship with your doctor, someone who's going to take the time to explain the risks and the benefits to you. And the things that I would consider would be, thinking about the symptoms that your kid is experiencing. How serious are these symptoms? Are there safety concerns? How long have they been going on? Is there any sign that things are lightening up? And about impairment. So have they lost functioning? Are they no longer able to go to school or engage and enjoy being around friends? And also, when I think about impairment, I think of suffering. There's so many kids that suffer in silence. And so they are just really suffering inside, although on the outside, they look like they're holding it together. These are the things that I would consider in consultation with your physician in terms of what the role of medication might play.
Great advice. And one of the concerns raised by some experts as this mental health crisis continues is that some of these prescription drugs are not intended for young people. They're meant for adults. What kinds of questions should parents be asking as they work with their doctors to provide the best approach for their kids?
So not intended is not the way that I would think about it. However, there are medications that are not FDA approved for children and adolescents. And so this is a little bit tricky because we do use some of these medications for kids and use them quite effectively and successfully. And we use them in an off-label way. What I would think about is that there are so many medications that are available in various categories and classes for kids that are FDA approved that can really help your kid if they're struggling, if it's appropriate. And the way that things that you want to think about, again, the risk. And so you want to talk to your doctor about the risk of treating this illness or these symptoms with medication. What are the potential benefits? What are the potential side effects that might happen? And also, what are the alternatives to treatment with medication? Because sometimes there are alternatives. And then also, really, really important is you want to talk about what are the risks if I forego treatment? Because we know that our kids are struggling. And some of these things that they're struggling with are life-threatening if we think about some of the sequelae of some of these long-standing symptoms that go untreated. So we do want to think about this big picture, but talking to your doctor and trusting your doctor and collaborating together and thinking about what's best for your kid is the way to go.
Talk to your doctor. All right. Well, Dr. Booth Watkins, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, doctor. Stay well. We appreciate that advice. And to our viewers, if you have any mental health questions that you would like our experts to answer, email them to ask@wcvb.com.